Hello everyone. They say that after the age of 60, men should learn to accept less intimacy, less desire, less connection. Gradually, emotions become something distant, almost like a luxury. Many consider this a natural law, a common part of aging. But the truth is, these quiet changes don't solely come from age. They can stem from deficiencies, poor blood circulation, lack of nutrients, inadequate care, and sometimes, simply a lack of understanding. And if you're reading this, it's possible that you or a loved one are going through this phase without even realizing it. A phase that should be a time of rest, relaxation, and enjoying peace with your partner. But instead, many men find themselves feeling tired, short of breath, and distant from the woman they once loved passionately. The body slows down, the mood grows quiet, and emotions are hard to express. Physical intimacy, once so natural, suddenly becomes a luxury, even a burden. But the saddest part isn't these symptoms, it's the resignation. Many have silently accepted this state as an inevitable part of aging. But the reality is quite the opposite. Dr. Michael D. Carson, a geriatric specialist with over 30 years of experience at Johns Hopkins Geriatric Center, once shared, declining vitality in older men rarely comes from age alone. Most often, it stems from the body lacking essential micronutrients and poor blood flow. The key is that these nutrients don't necessarily have to come from medications or expensive treatments. They can be found in the foods we eat every day. Indeed, no prescriptions or clinic visits are needed, just familiar fruits that you can easily find at any produce store, supermarket, or local market in the U.S. For seemingly ordinary fruits that can improve blood circulation, naturally boost testosterone production, calm the nerves, and reawaken the sense of closeness, an emotion that may have seemed dormant for years. We've seen many cases, from men who lived in solitude and isolation to couples who thought their emotional connection was gone, rediscover warmth, connection, and the true essence of love in their later years. It all starts with small, very small habits. A few red grapes, a slice of ripe papaya, or a crisp apple each morning. It sounds simple, but these are the biological keys that can unlock doors long closed in the body and soul of older adults. Some fruits have the ability to relax blood vessels, enhance nerve transmission, and improve emotional responsiveness. Things that even expensive medications may not achieve without the support of proper nutrition. And in today's video, I'll share with you 4 familiar fruits, popular in many Asian countries, that can completely transform the quality of life for men over 60 in the U.S. They improve overall health, vitality, emotions, and even physical intimacy with your partner. This isn't a product pitch or a miracle cure. This is nutritional science, the most natural thing we've been overlooking. Watch until the end, because what you're about to learn could be the first step to reclaiming the confidence, energy, and connection that you and your partner absolutely deserve. 1. California purple grapes, the blood flow starter. Interestingly, after the age of 60, many people start paying more attention to supplements, functional foods, or expensive vitality-enhancing products. Yet, they often overlook a familiar, simple, and easily accessible fruit that quietly performs a remarkable task, healing and awakening vitality in the body. That fruit is the purple grape, particularly those grown in the temperate climate of California, known as the grape-growing capital of the United States. This tiny fruit is a silent hero in supporting blood circulation, improving physiological function, and reviving the physical and emotional connection that many thought was lost to time. Purple grapes contain a unique bioactive compound called resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant whose exceptional benefits have been confirmed by numerous reputable studies worldwide, including those from the Mayo Clinic in the U.S. Resveratrol helps dilate blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and crucially, increase blood flow to the reproductive organs, an essential factor for both men and women in their later years. For men, better blood circulation can improve erectile function, which often declines due to a weakening circulatory system over time. For women, increased blood flow to the pelvic area warms the body, enhances sensation during intimacy, and rekindles emotions that may have grown cold. Many people report that after just a few weeks of regularly consuming purple grapes, They notice warmer hands, deeper sleep, and most notably the return of a sense of intimacy, not as intense as in youth, but gentle, warm, and deeply connected. Unlike fast-acting stimulant drugs, which can strain the cardiovascular system or liver, purple grapes work gently and sustainably, with no side effects or post-use fatigue. For this reason, many geriatric specialists, such as Dr. Robert Langford, an elderly healthcare expert in Los Angeles, often recommend that men over 60 consume a small bowl of fresh purple grapes each morning, or drink pure, unsweetened grape juice. Just one small bowl a day, and after a few weeks, the body shows noticeable changes, greater alertness, relaxation, and most importantly, a clearer sense of life. For older women, purple grapes also help calm the nervous system, improve physical suppleness, and alleviate dryness. A silent reason why many women avoid intimacy despite still feeling deep love. Purple grapes are more than just food. They're a reminder that blood is still flowing, the heart is still beating, and you, regardless of age, can still experience love, warmth, and a fulfilling life. If you've ever thought that old age means closing the door on emotions and intimacy, give yourself a chance. Start with a bowl of purple grapes each day. You'll be surprised to realize that vitality hasn't left you. It's merely been dormant, waiting to be awakened in the most natural and gentle way. And if you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos from Seniors Health Channel. We'll continue sharing simple, natural, and effective tips to help you live healthily, joyfully, and happily at any age. 2. Ripe papaya, a natural energy source for men's vitality. On a warm summer morning, a bowl of ripe papaya might seem like just another refreshing fruit to start the day. But for men over 60, this golden, sweet, sun-kissed fruit may hold more energy than you'd expect. You see, as men age, especially after retirement, natural testosterone levels decline. It's a quiet shift, but it can have a profound impact. Low energy, poor sleep, reduced motivation, and even a subtle but painful sense of no longer feeling like yourself. Perhaps you've noticed mornings feel a bit heavier, or a distance creeping into your most intimate moments. This is more common than we often admit. But here's the good news. Your body still knows how to be strong. It just needs a gentle nudge. That's where papaya comes in. This tropical fruit isn't just rich in flavor. It's packed with antioxidants like vitamins A, C, and E, all of which support the tiny testosterone-producing cells in your body. It also contains an enzyme called papain, which reduces inflammation, supports liver health, and gently balances hormone levels from within. When your liver is clean and functioning well, it stops overworking to detox your system, freeing your body to focus on producing the hormones it truly needs, like testosterone. And there's more. The vitamin C in papaya plays a key role in lowering cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Why does this matter? Because cortisol and testosterone are like a seesaw. When stress rises, testosterone often plummets. But when you calm the internal storm, your body returns to balance. And with balance comes better energy, deeper sleep, improved blood circulation, and yes, a more natural return of desire and confidence. The best part? You don't need to eat a lot. Just a small bowl of ripe papaya in the morning or after dinner is enough to make a difference. Over time, it can help restore a sense of vitality, not just physically but emotionally. Because sometimes, what papaya gives you isn't just hormonal support, it's hope. Hope that you're still strong, still desirable, still worthy of love, closeness, and a deep, fulfilling connection that doesn't fade with youth. So, the next time you enjoy a slice of papaya, remember, it's not just a fruit. It's nature's quiet gift, a reminder that vitality can return, and that even in the later chapters of life, you still have the strength to feel fully alive. 3. Mulberries, gentle support for kidney health and intimacy. For many Americans, mulberries might be the fruit they see in their backyard or pass by at a farmer's market without much thought. But this humble, slightly tart berry holds surprising power, especially for those of us in our golden years. As we age, particularly after 60, kidney function begins to decline quietly. You might not notice it right away. Perhaps you feel more tired than usual, your skin looks duller, or your sleep is interrupted by frequent bathroom trips. For some men, this can manifest as difficulties maintaining intimacy. For women, it might mean discomfort or a loss of interest in closeness. It's easy to assume all of this is just part of aging. But what if part of the answer has been growing in nature all along? Mulberries are rich in anthocyanins and ellagic acid, natural compounds known for reducing inflammation, supporting kidney function, and gently cleansing the urinary tract. When your kidneys work more efficiently, and your system has less inflammation, something wonderful starts to happen. Blood circulation improves. Better blood flow through your lower abdomen brings renewed sensitivity, warmth, and connection to your body. And it doesn't stop there. Mulberries also help cool the body, relieve occasional constipation, and even regulate blood sugar and blood pressure, two common concerns for older adults. For those managing mild hypertension or borderline diabetes, this fruit can become part of a simple yet effective health routine. The best part? They're easy to enjoy. You can eat them fresh, blend them into a morning smoothie, or savor a lightly sweetened homemade mulberry syrup in the evening. Just a small glass or handful each day can make a real difference, not only for kidney and urinary health, but also for how you feel in your own skin. Some older adults have shared that after just 2 weeks of regular use, they noticed better sleep, more comfortable bathroom habits, and, most surprisingly, a return of comfort and warmth in intimate moments with their spouse. Perhaps not fireworks, but a quiet spark, one they thought had faded forever. For younger folks, mulberries are just a snack. But for those of us in our later years, they can be a bridge back to emotion, back to connection, and back to the quiet joy of being close to the one you love. Because sometimes intimacy doesn't start with the heart. Sometimes, it begins with clean kidneys, a calm body, and the gentle return of sensation where it matters most. 4. Pomegranate, reviving intimacy and improving blood circulation. In many parts of the United States, particularly in sunny states like California and Arizona, pomegranate trees are a familiar sight in gardens. The vibrant red pomegranate, filled with jewel-like seeds, is not only a symbol of abundance in Eastern cultures, but also recognized by modern science as a superfood. For those over 60, pomegranates are a gift from nature that can restore cardiovascular health, enhance blood circulation, and, most importantly, rekindle the sense of intimacy that may have faded over time. Many older American couples have shared that the distance in their later years doesn't stem from a lack of love, but from the body no longer responding as it once did. When blood flow decreases, blood pressure becomes unstable, and the circulatory system weakens. Physical intimacy becomes challenging, not for lack of desire, but for lack of ability. Yet, few know that pomegranates can serve as a natural remedy for these issues. Pomegranates are rich in natural nitrates and polyphenol antioxidants, two critical components that help dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and enhance cardiovascular function. A study in the UK found that after just 2 weeks of daily pomegranate juice consumption, testosterone levels in both men and women increased significantly, while blood pressure and anxiety levels dropped noticeably. The combination of better blood flow and balanced hormones is the key to naturally restoring intimate connection without the need for medications or invasive therapies. Beyond that, pomegranates also support prostate health, a major concern for American men in their retirement years. The anti-inflammatory compounds in pomegranates have been shown to slow the growth of abnormal cells, helping to reduce the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, a leading cause of frequent nighttime urination that disrupts sleep for many men. Incorporating pomegranates into your routine is easy and versatile. You can eat the seeds directly, add them to a lunchtime salad, or juice them for a morning drink. If you have a slow juicer at home, just half a pomegranate a day is enough to make a difference after a few weeks. The key is consistency, like watering a plant daily, rather than waiting until it wilts to care for it. For many older men and women, physical intimacy was once an essential part of marital happiness, but it often fades amid the concerns of aging, health issues, and family pressures. Now, with something as simple as a pomegranate, you can begin a journey to gently and naturally rekindle those emotions in a deeply human way. Perhaps the most beautiful thing isn't the restoration of testosterone or the regulation of blood pressure, but the moment when a couple over 60, after dinner, shares a glass of pomegranate juice. And in that moment, they feel not only their bodies warming, but their hearts as well. So, don't overlook that pomegranate in your kitchen. It could be the quiet bridge to a love that remains intact, just waiting to be awakened. How to apply this to your daily life? After discovering the physical and emotional benefits hidden in 4 seemingly ordinary fruits, purple grapes, mulberries, ripe papaya, and pomegranates, a natural question arises. How can you incorporate them into your daily life without turning eating into a burden or a dull health exercise? The answer doesn't lie in strict diets or complicated meal plans. It lies in gentle consistency, small choices, natural acts of self-care without force. You don't need to eat all 4 fruits every day. In fact, you shouldn't. Just start with what suits your body and lifestyle. If you frequently struggle with sleeplessness, foggy thoughts, or elusive rest, try this. A handful of mulberries in the afternoon, followed by a glass of fresh pomegranate juice about an hour before bed. The natural compounds in these fruits can gently guide your body into deep, restful sleep, without the need for sleeping pills and their troublesome side effects. And when sleep improves, your mood, emotional connection, and even the desire for intimacy often return naturally. If you feel a lack of vitality, low energy, or a sense of no longer being yourself as you once were, add a small bowl of ripe papaya to your breakfast or enjoy it as an evening snack. The enzymes and antioxidants in papaya help your liver and hormones work in harmony again. A gentle, natural way to restore the masculine confidence that once made you feel strong and whole. And if you find yourself emotionally distant, living in a repetitive routine, missing joy even in shared moments, incorporate purple grapes into your lunch or mid-morning snack. The unique compounds in grapes not only protect your heart, but also reactivate the emotional pathways in your brain, the threads that connect to feelings, memories, and spiritual bonding. This isn't dieting. This is nourishing your body and soul, a gentle reminder that you're still alive, still deserving of joy, energy, restful nights, and meaningful connections. Keep the fruits in a visible spot in your kitchen. Place them in a favorite bowl. Make it a small daily habit. Not a rule, but a gift to yourself. And if you share your life with a partner, tell them why you're choosing these fruits. Invite them to try it with you. Who knows? This journey of healing and connection might become something you both rediscover together. Because the truth is, it's not about the purple grapes, pomegranates, or papaya. It's about choosing to care for yourself. Choosing to believe that it's never too late to return to being yourself. Even in the simplest fruits, nature sends a gentle message. You're still here. You're still worthy. And the best days may still lie ahead. Each breath, each precious moment you choose to love yourself. Where you start doesn't matter. What matters is that you begin.